A faded shirt, a lover's smile, memories folded in every mile. Soft as clouds, strong as stone, these seams remind me I'm never alone. The thread may fray but never break. It ties the past with steps I take. Stitch by stitch, I find my way through tangled nights and brighter days. Colors collide, the pieces align, a quilt of joy. This life of mine. Each square a dream, each line a vow. I sow my future, I shape it now. Patterns emerge like stars above, a patchwork world stitched with love. A needle hums like a whispered tune. Threads of gold weave under the moon. Hands remember what hearts once knew. Each patch a story, each stitch a clue. Stitch by stitch, I find my way through tangled nights and brighter days. Colors collide, the pieces align, a quilt of joy. This life of mine. A faded shirt, a lover's smile, memories folded in every mile. Soft as clouds, strong as stone, these seams remind me I'm never alone. The thread may fray but never break. It ties the past with steps I take. Stitch by stitch, I find my way through tangled nights and brighter days. Colors collide, the pieces align, a quilt of joy. This life of mine. Each square a dream, each line a vow. I sow my future, I shape it now. Patterns emerge like stars above, a patchwork world stitched with love. A needle hums like a whispered tune. Threads of gold weave stitch a story, each stitch a clue. Stitch by stitch, I find my way through tangled nights and brighter days. Colors collide, the pieces align, a quilt of joy. This life of mine.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Quilt Shop. I'm Laura Lynn. Happy to meet you. If you're new here, hang out, click the buttons. What's going on? Happy Stitch Tuesday. We are working on cross stitch today. We are going to work on the Fox and Rabbit sew along, stitch along mystery thingamabobbin that's been going on since the beginning of the year. We are caught up on April and ready to conquer May. So what's everybody doing? Hello, Katie the Greenland Quilter, and Linda Parsons, and Peter. It is beautiful, is it not? Check it outside. I'm going to put you outside. Go touch some grass, people. June Hansen, balloonist, and Lori Clark. Let's go, Tracy Albert, Alicine stitching, quilts and floss. Alicine stitching, quilts and floss. Hi, Sophie. Is it your turn? Up, up, up on your bed, and then we'll go to your, because I know you guys are all here for her. Y'all here for her. Up, up. She's the star of the show, Sophie Lofi, Sophie Lofi. She loves her new chicken treats. She's loving them. Are y'all having a good day? I'm getting my stitchy set up here. Nice. It's. I saw your video. I was like, I hearted it because you don't normally get the rain in the California. So, all right. Which hand? What? No. I must do it always in the right hand. It's not there. Where is it? Ah. Silly. Hold on, let me, for some reason, we got the little child, there we go. The star of the show, Sophie Lofi. Very cool, you're on March, nice, holy moly, you just started, girl. You're making me feel bad. Back in the hospital getting my left leg being, oh no, are you, what? Oh no, Marie France. I know you're having leg issues. Oh no. Oh no. Is it blood clots? Like, why do you have to get it amputated? Oi. Are you too, balloonist? Down in Arizona, you got lots of, hold on, let's go with me and Sophie. There we go. So get Sophie Lofi in the camera. Cheers, everybody. Hey, welcome in. I'm sorry, Marie France. I'm sorry. I wish I could fix that for you. Oi. Are they doing it today or like what? From the middle shin down? Okay, so middle of the shin and obviously losing the foot. So I always said my mom should have done that when she got that really bad spider bite and then it made her ankle swell up like 10 times the size and then all her bones shifted and she just was never the same again. She really needed to. She would have looked so cool, little peg leg. Little 4'7", little peg leg on my mom. I think she would have rocked it. But anyways, blood circulation. Thoughts are with you, girl. Sending you big hugs and loves. Oh my goodness. Hey, Katie, welcome in. I did say hi earlier, but you were like really early. All right. All right, well, we're sending good vibes your way there, girl. Yeah, positive thoughts. Hey, Linda Lindsay, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Oi. Okay, so it was a Canadian Thanksgiving over the weekend. It was lovely. We had beautiful, beautiful weather, very similar to here. Had a gorgeous sunset on the Sunday night. Was watching all the people like hanging out on the trails, and the cows were hanging out. Was playing with Sophie Lofi till the sun went down. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous sunset. So, yeah, we're all thinking about you. Hey, Pat Riemann Schneider, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Anybody else who needs a hug out there? I got you. I got you. You take one hand, you pop it up here, you take the other hand, and you pop it up here, and you give yourself a big old squish. And that's a hug from me to you. Okay? I got you. I got you, boo. Cheers. Cheers, cheers. Thanks for hanging out. It could be 100 different places, but you're choosing to hang out here. I appreciate you. All right, so I did take it off my frame. Here's what I got so far. So this is my January, February, March, April. Okay, so what this is going, we're going to continue around the outside edge. It is just a little tiny border. It's a mystery because you only get each thing each month. So we're going to add a little tiny border around this part, and we're doing it in blue. So we're trying to mix it up. Mix it and use some of the threads that we have here at the shop here, right? Your hair's getting so it is. I wish the lovely auburn that has been growing in the back, I could like literally comb it over to the front. I mean, I miss it. I miss this lovely auburn I used to have. I think I will give a little comb over. Maybe not. We'll leave it. It'll be fine. It's just sometimes so hard to get used to the white blonde and silver and gray. Jeepers creepers. It's okay. It's okay. It adds character, right? 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 I'm going with that. They have some awesome devices for amputees today. Wish you the best of. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Vicki Bush, for doing that. Anybody needs a hug? Send it to you. Okay. All right. So I did press this because I had to increase it because it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's supposed to be like 30 inches by 30 inches for a 14 count cloth, which is what I'm working on. I need to see the hole. If I can't see the hole, I can't stab it, as far as I'm concerned. I need to see the hole, stab the hole. So I want to put it back in its frame because now I've kind of shifted up to the corner. So let's pop her in there. I'm sure you are, Marie France. I'm sure you are. I know I certainly was when they chopped out my innards and took 42 inches of my insides. I was attached to those innards, you know what I mean? And then they just went and took them. That's okay. We're sending you some good vibes. Let me know if I can help in any way, okay? We are actually traveling to Ontario on Saturday. If you were interested in getting some company, maybe on the way back we could do a detour and I can come give you a hug. I don't know, it's up to you. I'm for it if you're for it. And we're all sending you some good vibes, okay? Okay, so I got my little needle minder, my little cactus needle minder. So when I'm not using the needle, that's where it goes, so you don't lose it, step on it, find it in your butt or in your arm or something else later. So, because that's never fun. Trust me. Ask me how I know. I'm feeling old and decrepit. Oh, Pat. Pat. No, we all have those. We always have those days. Okay. Look how pretty it is outside. There we go. Share something nice. Okay, now let's find our sheet. Actually, I'll show you what we have done. Let's go back to the desk here. Okay. So this was January's. This one in the center here. Of course, it was just repeated out because it's just replicated, right? So there it is, the Fox and Rabbit Designs, copyright 2025. It is a free pattern. If you waited till the end of the year, you would have to pay for it, okay? But so if you're just kind of going month to month, then just go for it. So this was all the way up to March, because you can see March is on the side edges here. And then I did download April and May. So April's were the pink pops out into the corners, and then here is where May starts. Now, I do remember that when Miss Allison started it, and a few others, they said start from the corner and go outwards. So that's the tip we're going to remember, and we're going to take with us, that we're going to start from this corner here and stitch properly, and then work our way on either sides for this May border. That's going to go around the whole project here. So okay, so it's going to go around each each of these edges. It doesn't go all the way around. It's just like a bit. You can see where it ends there on the page. So it's just kind of more like, because it's like a garden cloister. That's what it says right there, cloister garden. Okay, so it's just you're making like a, you know, a fancy garden. So okay, so it would just kind of look like that. Well, with the blue. I know, I love it. I love it. I got needle minders that stay with certain projects, right? So I'm trying to figure out if I want to work away from me or work towards me. So I may be flipping this. I may be flipping in this corner, and then I can work over here. Okie dokie. Okie dokie pokey. Definitely warm-hearted, good hugs. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And sometimes you just get like a, you know, even just a cruddy kind of day. You know, sometimes a hug from someone can just change it, right? Put a different perspective on it. And it may be even just like a virtual hug, but it's still, the thought is there, right? To me, the thought means a lot. He was close. I have like a few more stitches. He's actually in the house. A few more stitches around the head, and then to put Claire's bear on it, and then he's done. And then the polar Mandela bear is done. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, turned out adorable. Adorable. Okay, wrong stuff. Where's my goggles? Hold on, I lost my goggles. Are they on my head? No, they're not. That's usually the first place I look. Only need goggles for this. Hello, Sherlock Sows. How you doing? Welcome in, my dear. What's happening? Shaking, baby. Shaking in the hood. It is gorgeous here. Gorgeous here in Nova Scotia. Take a look outside for a second. Look at those color changes. The pond right there on the left is like almost none. We need so much rain. It's unbelievable. It's a 50-year drought, actually. We heard that on the news. It's actually a 50-year drought here for Nova Scotia. Okay, so we got our point to here, which is right there. Now we want to make sure we're counting correctly outwards to start our process for the blue. Okay, so we want to set ourselves up for success. So we can always double, triple, so on and so forth count. We can always mark a spot too with a pencil. Hold on, let me see if I can find one real quick. Oh, there I do. Hey, Kelly Quilts Plus. Good morning, everyone. I'm having breakfast while I watch. What do we have for breakfast? I had an open face tuna. A piece of bread with some tuna on top, pretty much. So I've been trying to focus on the protein. Like, where is the main thing is where's the protein coming from, and then I can add whatever else I want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when we get to there, so we got to go skip 2. Oops, sorry, you can't see that. Sorry, there's skip 2 here. There's 1, 2. And then we start, and then we do 6. So I want to make sure that I'm getting that 6 in a line first, and then I can putter on either direction. Granola and yogurt. Oh, nice. It's 8:12 a.m. Well, cheers. It is 12:12 to you. I have goggles and a magnifying glass just strung around my neck. My mom used to always call them her goggles, so I don't know why. It just stuck with me the rest of my life. I never really call them glasses. They're just goggles. Okay, so there's 1 stitch there. Oy. I always find sometimes going on the angle is a bit of a... Thank you, Lori. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you on the 25th. You and Tracy and anybody else who wanted to come along. I think Pauline said she'd come, but she didn't want to be on camera, which is totally fine. You don't ever have to be. I'm not forcing you to live the YouTube life. It's all good. Just want you to come and have fun and, you know, have a good meetup. And if you wanted to come and hang out and do a stream, then fantastic. Bob's your uncle, let's do it. Are we still cool on doing a witch's hat? I was like, got so excited. I was like, we might have to go shopping for some fabric. No, I'm going to bring from my own stash. Stop it. You don't need to buy anything. Look from your own collection, girlfriend. Yeah, me too. Yeah, awesome. I'm trying to make up plans with other friends to, you know, either go for lunch or them come and swim at the apartment with me if they want to, you know. So. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and we needed 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, balloonist, I know this may be a tough subject, but did you happen to find the person that was missing? It was the floods, wasn't it? In the floods? Did you happen to find the person that was missing? Always makes me good to be seen. It is good to be seen. Figured that out during Zoom. Okay, sounds good. Mom's time may be close. She is in hospice. Oh, close. Okay, hospice and now bedbound. She is. Oh, sorry. She is showed the symptoms. This has been a long. It has, and you've toughed it out, and you gave her the best life that she could have, all the way out to the end. You know what I mean? So. You did good, girl. You did, girl. You did good. Yeah, exactly. My aunt wants me to make a Halloween hat. Great timing if you make. Yeah, we're gonna definitely. I think we were all like, Bob's your uncle on that one. Let's go. Let's make it happen. So, all right. Now it's just kind of like stitch a bunch. So I'm just gonna like head in that direction and figure out where I gotta stop. It's like way over in here somewhere. So let's just kind of go. Oh, there's Charlotte. How's your mom? How's your mom doing? And we missed you on Saturday's stream, their friend. We certainly did. We missed you. Okay, we're gonna half stitch all the way and then come back. Yeah, hugs to you too there, Vicky Bush. Big hugs to you too. I know we could all use a hug, especially this time of the year. And I'm very thankful for every single one of you. Thank you for being here. Hanging with this homie. Thankfully, we did not find any missing people in the cars that were swept. Oh, thank goodness they got out. Whew. Okay. Good. Well, at least they gave themselves a chance. I have never been in the situation where there's been like that case of like a flash flood where you're being swept away in your vehicle sort of thing. But it did rain really hard when I lived in the lower mainland of Vancouver. That vehicles were kind of uplifted in some areas and like shifted on the street, but that was about it. So. My motorbike was up on the grass parked beside the place I was staying, so it was fine. But tomorrow is yes, it is. I messed up. I'm so sorry. Last Wednesday after like Tuesday was infusion day, right? Because good lots of good fun getting poked for several hours. But yeah, so Tuesday was infusion, so that's why we moved it to Thursday. And then I cross-stitched Tuesday to stitch Thursday. Where are you going? Oh, she's out of here. And then I totally, like, zoomed right out that we should have had a member Zoom. It was posed as, are we Zooming today? And I didn't think we were, but some people did. So, and only later was like, actually, it should have been a Zoom day for the members, so I'm sorry. Yes, so tomorrow, same bad time, same bad channel, as always. And I apologize for having a brain fart last Wednesday. It happens. We got rain here in California. Nice, Deborah. Awesome. The only thing I am concerned about the hats is, do we have like the right like size for the head? I have a small head. I got small brains, so I have small head. But I know other people, and I've done hats for people that have been like a 23 or 24 or even a 25 around for the noggin bog in there. So, oh, thank you, June Hansen. That was one of our blocks of the month for, I think we found out was 2019. Yeah, and then it was, hold on, Pop's Creation was in the center. And then we just cut it out. So it's like a little graveyard. But yeah, there's kitty cats and then brooms and witches' feet and pumpkins and all sorts of fun stuff on this one. It's cute. We like it. It's one of my favorites. And I like it that we did it all together. Okay, I'm going to figure out where I need to stop at so I can just keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. Okay, so it's one past on this. Oy, let's find the right row. Do 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 do. Right there. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm also watching on my mom's side. That's okay. Don't apologize, Charlotte. It's okay. I'm happy to hear you. Happy to have you here. For some reason, my folks would say, "Where are my?" Hold on. What is that, Allison? I don't even know. Antiojos? Oh, the Spanish for spectacles. Okay, I was like, what sort of language is that? I'm like, I struggle with English, and this is a multilingual country here. And more rarely in German, Braille. I'm starting to call them oh no's. Where's my oh no's? Morning, Tracy H. How you doing? Morning, all, she says. Okay. If I missed anything, just say it again, okay? Or put it at like at, so I don't miss it. Okay. All right. Let's get back to stitching. So I'm going to go all the way to here. I made a little tiny little pencil mark. Then I'm just going to stitch over that anyway, so it's not really it's not going to be a visual thing. I just could keep on trucking to then. That's all. So. But it was a very beautiful weekend here. I cleaned off the deck completely, set up the generator, made sure it was all good to go, fired it up, ran it for a bit, made sure we were, because you just never know here. We know that. Especially with, Fiona came through in 2020 or 22, so we just always want to make sure we're prepared. Yeah, just got it and got the shovels, just prepped, because we're going to be gone for 2 weeks coming up soon. So just wanted to make sure by the time we got back, it's already the 1st of November. So still kicking, just not as high. I hear you, girlfriend. I hear you. Do the little can. Dun, 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 dun. Just not as high, yeah. Yeah, it's been beautiful weather here. We could use some more rain, though, for sure. It makes me wonder with such a dry summer of what the winter's going to look like, because last year we ended up having, oh, geez, what was it, 12 feet at the end of the driveway? So, makes me wonder if we're just going to have like a dry winter. Just a lot of wind and temperature drop. The new mini split, the one we just installed in the summertime, has been working great. Warmed up the shop quite nicely this morning. It only took about 20 minutes, but it was kind of chilly. So it did drop to freezing last night. We did have frost warnings as well. What's Miss Allison stitching on? What's everybody stitching on if you're stitching on something? I know Tracy Albert said she was up to March on the Fox and Rabbit. Is that what you're working on? And you're doing your variegated purple or ombre purple, whatever it is, for yours? And what's your canvas color? A dry winter would be nice. Yes, it was. Would. God, the Mother Nature look. Yeah, we kind of did, didn't we? You guys did too, where you are. The Great White North. I really like the way the tree's coming along for the Saturday giveaway. If you still want to get a chance to win the tree, the big tree that we're doing, it's obviously a Laurelin original quilt. It'll be given away at the beginning of November. Beginning of November. I built out a tree. You can see, hold on, can kind of see it. See it over there. I've started with the green leaves. I still have many more to add, cut and add. And then I've got like different colors of the fall. I've got yellow and burgundy and oranges and reds and other sorts of lovely little colors, so and tans and creams and stuff like that. So it'll be, I think it'll be lovely when it's done. There's gonna be a lot of leaves on it, and of course I would like to make a 3-dimensional maple leaf to pop right at the very end. So of course made in Canada, right? Gotta show the Canuckanism. So yeah, it is birch leaves that we're doing, but we'll do one big maple leaf on the end there. So, and I'll probably maybe even like trapunto it or something, or stuff it. So drive through dragon today. Oh, okay, gotcha. I did some major cross country stitching so I could start the dragons now. Oh, nice. All right, so you just kind of worked your way there. Got my 4 side done, a fox and rabbit, still going here. And that was for September or August? I feel like I got a bug up there making noise. I've got a friend. I've got a friend in the shop. Oop. I was trying to find the, sorry, I got hair bothering me. The advent calendar stocking one, because I wouldn't mind working on that for a bit, but I could not find it today. I'm like, okay. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? I've seen your name on Discord last night. I hope you're... Hey, yeah, we were having, what were we reading? Oh, ZG. Zul Guru Boo Rashi, whatever how you say that dungeon. But yeah, we were having fun. We missed you, Jamie. You should come back. Are you feeling any better? August, September combo. Yeah, I do have to download that. I have not. I've actually stopped at May, and I was like, okay, just catch yourself up, girl, before you start downloading months you're not even close to. So it's like, don't give myself more anxiety than I need. Blended purple-pink gradient out from the center. Not working on it at the moment, but will be in a bit. Gotcha. Okay, let's get back to the desk. Okay. Yeah, it's gorgeous. How's the weather where you are there, Jamie? Jamie's in PEI, Prince Edward Island, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember correctly. Sometimes it's really hard to remember where all you people live. If anybody would like to share where they're from in chat right now, that would be awesome. Then we can maybe find some connections. Obviously, I'm Nova Scotia, so hi, Nova Scotia. Pictou County. Just a hop, skip, and a jump to the ferry that'll take you to the PEI. So there's another Game Guild member in PEI too. There, Jamie Rogers. Mayhem. So got a couple of close homies over here. Okay, and I did mark. Just double check and make sure I didn't mess myself. Wreck myself. Although where it's supposed to stop, if we go in line with the stitch up here, it's supposed to be 1 past, which is correct. Okay, good. Newmarket, Ontario, Southern California, Ontario, Canada. Yeah, everybody share. If you want to. You don't have to, but by golly, it'd be nice, okay? No, just kidding. Okay, and then we'll do this stitch up, the little one that pops there, and then we'll work our way back. And then we'll work our way at the top. Ooh, I like this way the blue is. Still in Arkansas. Michigan, nice. I like that you guys are all over. You know, Charlotte's from the Netherlands. Lovely Charlotte. Depends on who we have in chat today. Sometimes Saturdays are a little bit more crazy with the peoples. Not that I'm calling the people crazy, okay? Tucson, Arizona, Sharonville, Ohio, Just got up, so not really sure how the weather is. Yes, I probably, yeah, okay, gotcha. Iowa. A little old me is down here in South Mississippi, 2 miles from the Gulf of Mexico. That must be beautiful, Lena. That's got to be some beautiful weather down there. I would love that. Pismo Beach, California. Nice. Pismo? Pismo? Pismo. You said it twice. Am I saying it wrong? Is it Pismo or Bismo, or is the P silent, or it sounds like an S, and is it Fismo? Is this like the Fister Fawcett situation? Where it's the PP? Just need to know. Is it a silent P? Is it a P that sounds like an F? Groningen, the Netherlands. Exactly. Ina van der Werp. It's going to be a lovely sunny day here in Fraser Valley, British Columbia, east of Vancouver. Very nice. Yeah, we're hoping for some lovely fall weather for driving for the 2 days for Saturday, Sunday to get ourselves into Ontario. Get to go all the way up to the peak of Quebec and then back down. I think we're just going to keep on trucking. Get out of Nova Scotia, do New Brunswick, and then excitez-vous Quebec before we find a place to sleep for the night. So the sooner we are in and out of Quebec, the better. Them non parlez-vous français, they don't take too kindly to. 80 degrees here, no clouds. Oh, it's not that here. It was like 40 something this morning. I don't know what it is right now. Hold on, I can check on my phone. It says 55 and cloudy, but I guess a little bit of cloud. I wouldn't say it was like a lot of cloud, but it's nice. It's lovely. I'm happy with it. My paternal grandpa was from Duck Hill, Mississippi. Is that where? Duck Hill? Duck Hill. Interesting. Okay, cross back over all the way, and then we'll work the rest at the top here, because we kind of got to go like a little 4-patch, and then another like line right at the top. So it's kind of, I don't know, it looks like maybe like a, if you think of like a movie strip, it kind of looks like a bit like a bit of a, like a movie strip. So just one Pismo Beach. My phone is acting up. Okay. No worries. I get that happening, especially like in Discord too. Like it'll, you know, send a photo or a message to somebody, and then it comes back and it says it never sent, but then it actually did send, and then you feel like awkward if you're like, do we send it again? Or do you just like ask if they got it, or you just assume, just delete it, you know, like. Never heard of it. We'll look it up. Oh, okay, interesting. Duck Hill, Mississippi. Well, I'm sure your states, like our provinces, are very big, vast. The little girl that I met on the plane back from Florida, the first trip, the first part of the plane, they were from someplace of northern Quebec that they were still going to take 12 hours to drive to get home. I'm like, oh my Lord. And that's from Ottawa. They were leaving Ottawa to take their 12-hour drive home. She was such a cutie pie. I did ask her mom to send me a message. I'd love to make her something because she was so adorable and such good company the whole plane ride home. I know it makes me laugh when people when things are named a certain way, like obviously Duck Hill. Like, was there, like, is that where all the ducks went? Like, is that why they called it Duck Hill? Is it the family of ducks that made it their home first? Or is it a big rock that looks like a duck? Like, I need to know. Curious minds. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this blue against the pink and the yellow, but I really do. It adds a little brightness. And I think there's a few little flowery bits that I'm missing around here. You can actually see it on this right here. It's just a few little bits. I haven't decided what color I want to do those at, so that's why I kind of left them for the moment. I'd like to pull like maybe pull the blue, or maybe pull like a softer blue from the outer side or something. I'm not sure. I sent you a message on Facebook. Okay, Marie France. Okay, I will check it after. I looked it up. Duck Hill, Mississippi is named for the, oh jeepers, hold on, the Choctaw. I'm going to say because it looks like chocolate first and then taw. So I'll go Choctaw chief and shaman named Duck, whose war councils were held on the hill in the area. Okay, now I know. Nice. War chiefs and shamans. Nice. Sounds like my kind of place. Yeah, that Mississippi River runs really long. That's like our St. Lawrence and stuff, and we've got some long rivers in these continents. I wonder how Natalie's doing on her fox and rabbit. She just started at the beginning of the month. She's actually got a birthday coming up. When does a week? Is it a week today? Is it a week today, her birthday? I think it's the 21st. And I won't be, unfortunately, be streaming on the Tuesday, but we will be on the Thursday. Pops in a conference on the Tuesday, Wednesday next week while we're in Ontario, and I have no desire to go hang out at the office with, people I don't really know or want to hang out with, like all day without him there. So I will just, we'll do it on the Thursday when he's back in the office. Now they should be here in an hour. She's working today. Okay. That's why. Oh, so we'll have to celebrate it on the day after or tomorrow if she's got time to hang out tomorrow on the Zoom. So, where was I going? Where was I going? Where was I going? Exactly. Where was I going? Okay, so we got this here. This one needs to go there. Okay, let's set myself up here for success. We want success. Okay, we got the corner. And then this one goes over here. One. And then it's one here. Oop, I just heard a car door shut. Do we have a visitor? And then from here we do another little 4 patch. 3. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this one done and displaying it here in the quilt shop for sure. I think that's our very first monthly stitch along, so. And it goes right to December, right? If I'm not mistaken, it does go right to December. So that reminds me I should download what I need to download so far, just in case. Download all the way up to October, and then I just got November, December to download. Okay, we're losing our tail, so let's finish this. We'll tie it off at the back. Can we get one more? Can we get one more? Yes, we can. Okay, and then we're going to flip it. Lunch is over. Got to get back to work. Big hugs there, Sherlock So's. Thanks for hanging out. If you got time to hang out tomorrow, please do. If this is your normal lunchtime, I'm happy to start Zoom early, so we can catch you. Okay. All right, got some more. We're using 2 strands out of our skein, okay, for each of the stitches. Okay. Well, hello there, Miss Natalie. We were just talking about you. Okay, we conjured her. We conjured her. Just had to say her name 3 times. Natalie, Natalie, Natalie. We're just kind of all sending in like early birthday wishes because we won't be stitching on the Tuesday, but we will on the Thursday next week. It's just because Pop won't be in the office and I don't want to be there by myself. I mean, the people are cool and everything, and they think I'm a delight. So, you know, I mean, it's not like a bad thing, but it just seems kind of odd. So, cheers, everybody. But look how pretty it is outside. Oh, they got one cow at the watering hole. I think. Yes? I don't know what's there. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. There was a fly by the window, though. Oh, yeah, there is. You can see it right there? It's right at the left. You can see a little tail wagging. You can see a couple of little specks in the way back field up on the left. Those are all cows, too. Not our cows. They just use our field. We lease the land to them. So I made a reservation to go do my steps at Disneyland tomorrow, so I'll see if I can log in and share. Oh, nice! Nice. I was actually reminiscing about our dinner that we had there, where the ride goes through. It was awesome. I'm missing the moves. Yeah, well, I don't know if there's more. Hold on, let me go see if adjusted camera sees there actually more in the field to the left. And that's just the lonely one. Hold on, let's see. Let's see where they all are. No, that's just the lone one. All by herself. She might have her baby with her. No, she doesn't. No, I don't know. They must be in the field beside to the right. She's cute though. Okay, bye guys. Okay, take care there, Kelly. Have a good one. See ya. Catch ya on the flip side. Allison, how is your father? She just talked about it not too long ago. I think she said she was catching up with August, September. Yeah, there we go. It is a process, but you will get it done. Okay. So if you want to. I mean, you don't have to. It's just it's an art piece that you want to hopefully hang in your house. And of course, it's a mystery, so you don't really know what it's looking like until you keep stitching on it, right? So far, so good. I don't really do good with like mysteries in that direction. I kind of want to know what I'm getting in the end, but well, this has been fun. It's been a new experience. Of course, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So you got to start off in the center of your project, the very center. So you got to fold it, fold it, fold it, and then find the very center, and then that's where that started, and then you work your way outwards, right? Because you want to make sure you have enough room for your whole big project in the end. I mean, you don't have to do the whole thing. I really do like that center part. I think it would be lovely just as a, just anything like on a pillow or just a lovely little image to stitch up and give as a gift for somebody. You can make it as a little plaque and put your keys on it or something. It doesn't really matter. It's just a little art piece. Keeping the tradition alive. I could making mine into a pillow for my recliner. Then Zach can have his Blue Jay pillow back. What's that? Did you make the Blue Jay pillow for him? Was that it? Like it was in an FPP, foundation paper piece pillow? So did you see that they were going to have like intermittent mailings going back on for Canada Post? So it's like they're kind of half on strike, half off strike. I had an ad and oh yeah, sometimes you get those. No, it is one gift. Oh, okay, gotcha. What size of pillow is it? It's got to be a big size pillow if you're doing your box and right. Wait, and what size canvas are you doing your stitch on? Because I know the 14 is going to get you like a 30 by 30. So and this is like easy to get into like a good rhythm. You don't have to change your thread a lot. And you just, with your both hands working, your left on bringing it from the top and feeding it back down to the bottom, your right hand catching it, feeding it back up to the left. You get into quite the little rhythm and just keep on puttering. I'm hoping I'll have enough room at least on one of the sides to put like MPQS or something like that from Mom Pop Quilt Shop. My chinchilla Taz is watching you stitching out loud. Is he or she, it, them, they, those, whatever works. Someone messaged me a while ago, and I guess when I was working on the Highland Coup, the needle point for my niece Victoria, the cat kept trying to paw at the screen when I was like doing the thread motion because it was just a bit of a thicker yarn, right, that we were using instead of this little thin thread. So yeah, apparently they were trying to paw at the screen so many times to catch the thread for me doing the stitch. that cracked me up. I'm like, oh, I've got them all. I've got the kitty cats. I got the peoples who want to stitch. Got the people who want to hang out for a conversation. I'll take it. I've heard toddlers like my voice too and find it relaxing, or calming or something. I'm not sure. Well, when I was in crossing guard, it definitely was the kids, the pets, and the little old men for some particular reason always were drawn to me. I'll take the kids and the pets. The little old men, I could have done without. Oh, a puppy. Oh, cute. You know, little puppy. Okay, Lori. Be right back, she says. Oh, I should have done the top part too. Oh well, it's okay. Either or. Just get it done. I know we keep talking about getting a puppy or adopting another dog before Sophie Lofi travels to the other side. So every time I turn around, like we're off doing this or we're off doing that, and I don't want to leave one person to raise a puppy for a couple weeks on end, right? It's a bit much to ask. We kind of all have to be on board for that, right? Oh, how did I get pink in the front there? Yeah, we had a delicious turkey on Sunday, and then just kind of literally chilled out yesterday. I had a nap, so I was like ready to go all evening. It was like I had ants in my pants. I couldn't keep still. I'd sit at my desk and then I'd get up and go do something, and then I'd be gone like 20 minutes, and then come back to my desk and I'd sit there like for 5 minutes, and then I'd get up and go do something else for like 20 minutes. Like I hate that sometimes. can't seem to calm myself down. It's like, oh, I gotta go to this. Oh, I gotta go to this. Oh, I gotta go to that. It's like, just sit down and relax. So, yes, I was like, okay, I need to go, and I'm just gonna go lay down. I'm just gonna go lay down for like 5 minutes. Like an hour and a half later. Oops. That's okay. I needed it, though. I needed it. When your body tells you need a nap, you clearly need a nap. So, and you know what? I've been a very advocate about listening to your body for a little bit now, so. Well, I didn't want to get any Halloween decorations out because we won't even be here, so it's kind of like unless the Marcus wants us to put a Halloween decorations out. So we'll have to find ourselves a nice free pattern for the witch's hat. I know there's a few out there, but we'll have to find a nice free one. Because we want to be able to share it with everybody. And if we can let everybody know what we're doing ahead of time, then they can work with it with us on the 25th. We'll be live in Burlington, Ontario. Having to hang out and sew with friends. So I had a nice pie shell, and I had like options for the boys for Thanksgiving pie. So I'm like, okay, you can cherry, pumpkin, or lemon meringue, right? Because those are all the options. So they chose pumpkin, so which is fine. So made that. It turned out really nice. It was delicious. It was hard for them to choose. So if you had your choice of favorite pie, what would it be? I like a tarty kind of pie, so I think I'd probably choose lemon. But I do like apple, especially apple pie a la mode. If you're gonna have apple pie, I mean, and same like pumpkin pie and homemade whipping cream, like homemade pumpkin pie and homemade whipping cream. Like there's nothing better. Like seriously. So I guess I couldn't choose just one. I've got a witch boot quilt block pattern. Oh, that's kind of cute. Like the one I have behind me, or different? Gonna jump off and find something for lunch. Y'all have a good day. You take care there, Tracy H. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for your time. Pumpkin praline with whip. Yep. Pumpkin praline. Okay, Allison. You know I can't have nuts, but what's with the praline? Okay, so isn't that like a sugar coated pecan? Pecan? Okay, how do you say it? I feel like I've always say it wrong. Is it pecan or pecan? Banana cream pie? Yes, one of another friend's favorite was banana cream pie. I don't think I've ever had a banana cream pie. See, I'm not a big fan of like fake banana, and I know there's real banana and banana cream pie, but I always feel that there's like fake banana and banana cream pie, and I'm not up for the fake. Like fake banana, fake watermelon, those, nobody, nope, nope, hard pass. Hope to see you here. Okay, Ellison was waving to Tracy. I made a witch hat last year. We'll see if it still had the. Oh, thank you, Balloonist. That would be awesome. And I would love to see a picture of it. Or did you share one? I have a vague memory. A vague memory of maybe you sharing the photo? Ooh. Pecans. Pecans. Okay, pecans. I feel like you got to be from the place to say it right. Like poutine. Fries, cheese, kills, and gravy. You got to say it as a poutine, a slapped French accent. You know what I mean? When they go, qu'est-ce que c'est, mon ami? You go, c'est la poutine. Losing my thread. Do I go? Oh, I lost it. All right, let's pull back. Let's tuck in and flip it. All right, tuck our threads in. I would just want to hide the thread so we don't lose them. Okay, we're just going to tuck them under like 4 or 5 stitches. Let the tail disappear. And then we've got another set right here to go. Strangely, my scar on my thumb was bothering me the other day. This one, where I drilled it. Can you see that? I drilled it right down to the bone. And it scarred up looking like a swastika, which was so whacked. Alright, you can see that there. Let me tell you, don't drill your thumb. It hurts. It really hurts. I did some counting on my whips in the spring. I had 25. Now I have 29. And I thought I'm going to go down with the numbers, but instead going up. Did you maybe just miss some there, Charlotte? Or did you like literally just start a bunch of brand new projects and didn't really calculate? I wanted to do that too, to like just maybe in one of the Stitch Tuesdays before Christmas, kind of get all my whips, works in progresses together, figure out what I have to try and plug out for the next year sort of thing, right? Try not to start anything new, but just work on what I got. I got a lovely, cute cow and like a bunch of other like little sayings and things to stitch up, so it's not like I don't have anything. Melissa made a witch sorting. Yeah, I knew she did. I knew she did. Yes, I love that one. It was adorable. She did such a good job on that on her videos too. Hope she's doing okay. I missed the chance getting to see her when I was down in Florida. She wasn't feeling very well, so she canceled. I still made her something and mailed it off to her. It was a little project bag. Everybody who came to visit while we were in Florida, I tried to make you a little something, and left a bunch of Canadian chocolate bars on Lois's studio desk or table. She had chocolate bars for days. I didn't want anybody not going home without some, Canadian candy. So get them all hooked. Yeah, but okay, perfect. That'd be awesome. Both? Okay. If somebody could put in exclamation Discord, that is our Discord link for the Mama Pop Quilt Shop. Feel free to join it, share projects. We have people who don't even sew that share in our art projects and stuff like that. So, you don't have to sew or stitch or anything else to be part of the community. You could just come and hang out and just enjoy the camaraderie and the fun. So, and share what you got going on. You do like origami, go ahead, post it in there. We want to be encouraged by what you got going on too. So, and inspired. Inspiration comes in all sorts of forms. Never turn it down. Just roll with it. See you rolling. New and some I found. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So both. Hey, guess who, Nancy? Good morning, all. She says, how you doing, my dear? Good to see you. Happy Stitch Tuesday. Please tell me I did this right or I'm gonna cry. I did it right. Woohoo. Okay. We're coming to the end here there, Bob. We need to figure out if we did this right. We did. We have success, we win. We were sharing where everybody was from earlier there, Guess Who, Nancy. If you want to share where you're from, that's awesome. Okay, now is for the part. This whole little part right here is going to go right across the top here. So we got 2 stitches. Any Jason Statham fans out there? Watched a movie the other night called The Working Man. It was actually pretty good. Not bad. Yeah. Of course, the dude's not hard to look at, so, it all worked out well. Oh, I should probably cross these as I go, so I don't have to make myself backwards. Okay. Yeah, it was an okay movie. It was pretty good. Watched another one called Riff Raff about a week beforehand. That wasn't too bad. It was slightly a little confusing, but it doesn't take much for me. So. And then there was one like an Unstakely Gentleman Thingamajiggy. I don't know what that one was. It was a long title for that one. That one wasn't too bad either. Okay, so work our way there. Jason Statham is so yummy. He's not bad. I do like that he's always taking on a bad guy, sort of attitude, right? So we love a good hero. We need a hero. He's very relatable. You know what I mean? He's a relatable kind of guy, and the characters that he plays as well. So. Apparently, it's in his contract that he can never lose a fight or something like that. A little tidbit of information that was shared for me. They do that all the time. They're Guess Who, Nancy. They do that to me too. I don't do it. And of course, this pattern gets repeated on all 4 corners of the project that we're working on because it's it's one big thing. So it'll go on this corner And then this corner, and this corner, right? So all look nice and pretty when done. I do like the blue. I was a little hesitant at first, but I do like the blue. It's so blue. Oh, the Blue Jays have been going crazy. Seeing them all over the place. Thank you very much, Miss Tracy Albert. I appreciate it. She says, looking very pretty, yellow. I like it. Some people are like going like to extreme like details, like sometimes even like each petal is a different color. I'm like, I don't know if I really want to do that part, but you know, I don't mind mixing like each month kind of a different color sort of situation. But for this one, I did not do yellow for the flowery part in the center. I just thought it was too much. It was a bright yellow to begin with, and it kind of was a little bit kind of hurting my eyes after a while. That was one of the choices I was like, maybe that wasn't the best one, but we're going to go with it anyways. In the end, I think it'll be fine because we're mixing other colors beside it, right? So, but if the whole project would have been that bright, I don't know if I could have handled it. Would have been a bit much. Wee bit much for me eyeballs. You make it look so easy. Oh, the song Working Man by Rush is in my head. It's great. It is a good song. Rush is a fantastic group. Fantastic. Did you have turkey yesterday there, Jamie? Or on Sunday or on the weekend at all? We had potato, squash, I don't want to say stuffing because it wasn't in the bird, so dressing, and then just the turkey. We didn't have any gravy. We didn't make any cranberry sauce or anything else like that. It was just it was very basic and simple. But it was definitely delicious. The turkey turned out amazing, nice and juicy and tender, and if you cook it the way we cook it, which is the America's Test Kitchen way, where they split it, they separate the legs from the turkey breast, and then you cook it one at one time, and then add it so nothing gets overcooked at all, and it's amazing. We've cooked it for people, and it's changed their way of how they look at turkey, if it's just done correctly, right? And we didn't even brine it. This was just a young turkey hen or turkey lurkey. I forget the weight. I didn't take it out. Loved your Rush LPs. Quite the jam, you betcha. Yeah, that yellow is hard to see on camera. It blends. It does, and it's even like harder with the lights against it too, right? So it was a bit much. It made my eyes very tired when I was working on it. That's why I tried to get most of it done off stream. So we were just working on the other like softer toned colors like the pinks and stuff like that. I spend more time trying to figure out where the next color should be when doing any stitching. Oh, instead of just concentrating on what you got? Is that what you mean there, Natalie? Well, doing something a one-tone color would save on that, I would think, maybe. Didn't do too much? No? Okay. Well, that's all we had. It was quiet. It's only the three of us here, so. I mean, cousin Kevin lives on the other end of the province, but we haven't seen him since I guess it was 23. Yeah, August of 23. We'll have to go bug him. Go bug cousin Kevin. I'm working on my lavender floss this morning. Oh, lovely. Lavender floss. If I had to change colors on my Fox and Rabbit, I mean, okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking, but I thought maybe you were talking about for another project. So, yeah. Well, some were so detailed. Like they had the vase like one color, and then they had the pods of the flower another color, and then this was another color. I'm like, I don't got that kind of time in my life. Yeah. If I want to do all the things I want to do, like this list I have is pretty long. It's pretty extensive. It's got pages. It's got attachments. Life is short, so. Kind of looks like a little bit of like a lace ribbon surrounding garden. Oh, I'll get my tail a little short here. I tend to help Natalie sometimes with picking her colors. She tells me a number and I try to let her know what the color is she is looking for. LL, I just sent you an email with the link and a quick picture of my hat. Oh, fantastic, Balloonist. Thank you, my dear. Cheers to you. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Hope you're all having a fantastic day, and thank you so much for hanging out. Have to flip over and tie this off so we can get a new thread. Don't want to go too short, but we don't want to have to rethread it either, so let's flip it. Alright, and then we need some more. We need some more. I mean, it might be the same one. You just never know. I guess we'll find out. The blue I'm using is 3844 for this one right here right now, and it is a DMC. A DMC special actually. Ooh, special. Special. Just pull one at a time, and then you don't make a mess. Okay, that way your whole skein doesn't get knotted up like a little rat's nest. Okay, you just put one at a time, and it's so easy to pull out. Okay. Put two ends together. Line them up. Make sure your thread is straight. Now I like to fold it over the needle and then use that hoop to shove through the eye. Okay, so just kind of squish it and shove it. And sometimes you need a needle threader too. So I'm using DMC 340. What color is that there, Miss Allison? I'm not proficient with all the colors of all the things of all the places. Maybe I did make mine reversible. Oh, lovely. Ooh, I like that. I like that idea there, Balloonist, doing it reversible for sure. Was there some hand stitching on that too? And I'll take this with me and try and work on it and try and get Maze caught up so when we do the a catch up in November. I've got at least May's done. Maybe even June. I forget. Is June a lot? I forget what June was. I don't remember because I didn't download it, so. I know May was relatively easy enough to catch up on, so, because we're clearly doing it right now, not doing a bad job, so. You just got to put in the work to get the reward of the beautiful art. And a unique piece. Someone sent me a message and asked if I was giving this as a giveaway. I wouldn't know. No, this will not be a giveaway. This is Laura Lynn's, and she's keeping this. Just my precious is mine. I'm on 20 count Ada, so I'm using one thread. It's lavender. Okay. Well, you said it's a lavender project, but I was like, maybe what kind of, like, wasn't sure if it was an accent color to go with it. How's that new granddaughter doing? Hopefully their mama and baby are fine. I wonder where Miss Gwenny is today. Oh, she had a quilt retreat? I think she might be at a quilt retreat. I have lost count of the how many hours I've actually put into this project so far. So, because I probably spent about an hour or so ripping out stitches that I made a mistake in. It's all right. It happens. It happens to everybody. It happens every day. Mistakes happen. But it's easy enough to fix. You just got to rip out the ones you did wrong. Okay, we're almost done this one side. I'm ready to turn to go up. See if I want to turn my work or do I want to just keep stitching this way and just work my way upwards. Jody's doing well. Sleeping loads. Fox and Rabbit June is the crisscross garden wall. It's a lot, but fun and easy. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for the heads up. I'm now mentally prepared. Crisscross garden wall. Okay. I gotcha. Crisscross make you choo. Don't stitch there. That's the wrong spot, silly. There we go. Yeah, you said it was your mother-in-law's 92nd birthday? Was that it? That's amazing. I'd be lucky if I make it out of my 50s. 91st. Oh, wow. I think I have made some pretty good progress today there, Miss Lori. We're not even done yet for the day. We still have like about a half an hour, 40 minutes before Stitch Tuesday is done. So remember Zoom tomorrow. What do we say? Usually noon Eastern, right? Yeah, it's usually 1 p.m. my time for the Zoom. I will open it early in case you guys want to come and hang out, but I just have work to do and other things I got to zip around and stuff. So I will get there when I can. I probably could get there early, but just so you know that the main part of it will start at noon Eastern. Okay. All right, look at that. Make a nice little bracelet. Okay, Okay, let's just make sure we're setting ourselves up for success here and continue to do this one out here. And then we've got that and that. Okay, so here. And then a space and here. And this becomes a 4 block. Yes, okay. 3, 4. Okay, now let's work our way up here. So I'm concentrating. I don't want to mess anything up. Oh, Suburban Hillbilly. Me either, Al. The 50s have been rough. The sampler is turning out beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, Nadia Cormick. Are you showing up for Zoom tomorrow? Happy to see you there. Anybody who wants to come and hang out at Member Zoom, you just have to hit that button, like literally right below the sampler thingy. Come hang out. You join and you help support the channel. Get to hang out with me. We do work on a project that you guys get a chance to win. The last one was a pink and gray, beautiful, beautiful quilt project. I had such a fun time working on it for you guys. We work on that project on the Wednesday, but this time we're doing a blue and white project. It's actually really pretty. Yeah, I'm excited to get working on that tomorrow. So. And of course, if you do sign up, we appreciate it greatly. So thank you. Just trying to figure out the best way to work this way across. I think I might just keep trucking and stitching and going. I shall try. Awesome, awesome. I think you were hanging out with your daughter last time, weren't you? It's nice to have you hanging out in the chat or in the Zoom. Yeah, I'd say the 50s weren't the best start for me either. There, Suburban Hillbilly, since it just about died. I can laugh about it now, but at the time, it was pretty freaking scary. In instant panic mode for all involved. But take a look how beautiful it is outside. Look how pretty that is. I think I don't need the paper anymore. I just gotta follow my rhythm. Just gotta dance to the rhythm. I'd show you Zoe, but she's on the couch on the other side of the shop, so. I always think sometimes maybe I should just take her bed away and just leave her on the couch, but then I don't want the couch in here forever. But she does like it. I'm not sure why she shifts from one spot to the next, but whatever makes her happy, really. Doesn't matter to me. Oh, that stitched in the wrong spot. Yeah, it's pretty out there. And it's not too bad temperature-wise either, you know, considering. Oh, nope, wrong, back it up, Jeepers creepers. There we go. Stick to the rhythm. The rhythm of the night. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. Go, go, go now. It's just phases in our life, right? It's just for now, it's not forever. No phases forever, right? I remember I almost died right before Thanksgiving. I was bedbound from the beginning of September until the end of March. I had to learn to do everything again. I'm still in physiotherapy and osteotherapy. Is that it? And possibly having another surgery soon. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, one day at a time. Exactly. Good words there, Miss Allison. Encouraging words. One day at a time. Hello, April. This is coming along really nice. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's definitely been some work, but it'll be worth it in the end. So. How's April today? We got member Zoom tomorrow. If you got time to come hang out. I've got 3 rows of the quilt done out of 18 rows, I think. So I'm getting there. It's just taking time, obviously. Okay, we're going to tie off our thread here and get a new one because it's too short to do much else. Ooh, almost. Wait till I get to the other side. There we go. Do to the other side. Flip and tie those stitches. Next. Just pull one out at a time. Save yourself a naughty mess. And that's Knott. Not the other naughty. Oh, only got one that time. All right, back it out. Want to make sure you have both threads. So bend it over the needle and then just squish it through the eye. Bend and squish. Bend and squish. And flip. And cheers to you. I'm going to pull my tail just a little bit here. It's a little bit shorter. So I'm not doing such a long hand movement off the canvas. Right? Exactly, Suburban. There's so many variations of the words. I just wanted to make sure I was clarifying that it was the right naughty. We're a good-natured show here. Nothing naughty going on. Unless I drop the bombs of, you know, hand stitching work. Like Thursday. I literally could feel the blush from the tips of my toes all the way to my tips of my ears. Oh, I forgot to take something out for dinner tonight. What's everybody else having for dinner tonight? Give me some ideas. I think the boys are going to have beef, of course. Maybe make them some hamburgers or something. I'll figure out something for me. I can hear her snoring from over here. Jeepers creepers. Chill puppers. Snoring in the quilt shop. Quiche? Mmm. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know, Lori. Yeah, the boys aren't a big fan of quiche. There's not enough meat involved. Needs more meat. You could put like 3 pounds of bacon in there and it probably still wouldn't be enough meat. A room filled with love, definitely. I feel it. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Even the turkey lurkers, I know you're out there, turkey lurkers. I know you're there. I appreciate you too. When'd you get the Fox and Rabbit realize that I did not have a printer? Oh, I do not have a printer. Oh, well, can't you? You could still download it. Do you have like a tablet or something? You could just download it too and keep it on there. You could probably save it onto something and get it printed at the library. Or does someone else you know have a printer? I know, like I do, but like our whole mail system is all kerfuffled at the moment, so I wouldn't want you to rely on it and never get there, or 3 months down the road you're finally getting it. My tablet's so old it didn't even run. Yeah, mine was the same way. The one I got with my embroidery machine like 10 years ago. That poor little sucker is so outdated. I couldn't even upload YouTube. So like I just used it for like I used it in the kitchen or Zoom was for the longest time. Or I'd use it in the kitchen just like to listen to music and stuff like that. But nope. She died. She kaputs kapazzoed. Finite fanatoed. Out of here. Checked out. 'Tis no more. So I'm like, well, what do I do with it? It's just a paperweight at this point. Like, it's absolutely useless. It is still connected to my embroidery machine, so I'm assuming that's pretty much the only purpose is from switching from pattern to, from there to there sort of thing. Yeah, I couldn't do that either, right? April, you can download it, mark it off with highlight and Adobe. Oh, there's a good idea. Highlight and Adobe. Thanks for the hearts. I saw that heart. I saw those hearts. Even though my head was down, I just happened to look up and I saw a little heart on my screen. I sending you hearts too. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Cheers. That's not how that works, Lori. Yeah. Hey, Shelly Sows, welcome in. How you doing? How are you doing today? Happy Tuesday. Happy Stitchy Tuesday. We're working on the Fox and Rabbit on the May section of the border part. It's called Cloister Garden. It is a free pattern. Just do a search for Fox and Rabbit. Sew along, stitch along, SAL. I'm sure it'll pop up at least for 2025. They do have ones for the years in the past, but you do have to pay for it. This one is free right now, but it will have to be. They will charge you at the beginning of the next year. So. It is from Australia. They are Australian artists, and so the downloads for them are usually like a date earlier than anticipated. So if it says it's coming out the 1st, it'll usually be our 31st or 30th or whatever. So thanks everybody for the cheers back. Thanks for leaving me hanging. Good on you. But the fall is definitely here. Actually, I had to turn the heat on last night. Just the house heat, not the room's heat. Because we've got 2 different systems. So, just the house to keep the little bit chill off the air. Gotta head out for a doctor's appointment. Everyone take care. Have fun. Situate you too, Miss Allison. Have fun. Not that you can at a doctor's office or appointment, but, you know, do the best you can. Big hugs. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Do 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 do. See you soon, baboon. Do 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 do. I'm doing great. I retired and working on my sewing room. Nice. Fantastic. High five. High five. It's got to be so exciting. Woot. Woot. So when you say working on your sewing room, do you mean like setting it up to the way you want it, or just pitter-puttering around, or... I'm thinking of buying the 2018 one. Only other year I like that I saw. Oh, for the Fox and the Rabbit. Is that it there, Tracy Albert? That one? The Fox and the Rabbit? I don't think I looked at the 2018. I'm too cheap. Okay, frugal. I prefer frugal, but you know, cheap works too. So yeah, I'm like a free kind of kid, you know, for free take for buy waste time. So, but how much is it? How much is it for to buy for 2018? Well, moving it. Hold on. Well, moving it to the barn. So heck yeah, nice. You gotta share it with the critters though? We lived in an uncle's barn in Ontario for a few months when we moved back from the UK, and you know because we were homesick, and was looking for work and stuff like that. We lived in his barn at the top floor, which was it was relatively easily enough done. And then we had cows and turkeys below us. It was fine. I didn't mind it at all, actually. It didn't bother me. 15-ish Canadian pesos, yeah. All your fur babies? Nice. Good. That sounds delightful, Shelley Sews. Absolutely delightful. So I guess it's kind of on an angle to you guys. Is it a big one too? Like, what's the size of it there, Tracy Albert? Is it like the cloister garden of like 30 inches by 30 inches? I mean, like, that's big, right? Like, come on now. It's almost like 3 flipping feet. You see what I mean? Like, it's once you just kind of get into the rhythm of it, and you're not like stitching, like say, like Lori Clark's belly scales on a dragon. You know, you got to do this, this, and this in certain spots. This one, you're just kind of continuing to work the one thread in a continuous pattern manner. You just kind of lose yourself Lose yourself in the music. Let yourself go. Give me a sec, I'll check. Okay. Not sure the size. Not square, though. It is rectangular shape. Okay, that sounds nice. Yeah, this one's definitely a square from what I gathered. It's definitely a square. Tip to be square. Dun, 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 dun. Anyone been out pumpkin picking yet? Or like I said, we're not going to be here, so there's no point this year. But I do miss carving a pumpkin though. I like carving pumpkins. They're fun. Power tools with vegetables. Gotta love it. Aw, thanks for the hearts. I saw those. I saw those hearts. Oh, we're losing our thread. Hold on. Hold on. Check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. There we go. Hold on. Get back. Back through the hole. And you too. Just need one stitch and then we'll tie you off. Okay, thank you. Alright. And then flip it to the back. Tuck those stitches under. Trim the tail. And then continue on. It doesn't say, but you can take a look at it. It's called the Medieval Menagerie? Menagerie. Ew. Well, sounds all fancy. Remind me another French word, but I don't want to say that on screen. Yeah, I'm really liking that. Look how pretty that is. It's coming along. And then just think like the same. It comes to about here, and it's going to go over all the way to here to the blue, and then up. It's going to frame that quite nicely. Oh, Agnes. Good afternoon, everyone. She says, how you doing? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you, and cheers. Cheers to yous. Hope you're staying out of trouble. This is the beautiful outside of Nova Scotia. Well, at least this part of Pictou County. Tracy Albert knows exactly which word I'm talking about. There's a 3 chick group sings about it or something like that. So, yes, it's absolutely beautiful outside. Well, welcome in. All right. How far do I gotta go on this? Is it the same? Is it the same as I was on the outside? Let's just make sure. It is. It is. Okay, so we are right here. Nope, here. Oh, there. Okay, we're good. I usually watch the replay, but here today, well, I'm glad you're here. Thanks. And thanks for actually watching the replays. They do help the channel. So, Art to See Cross Stitch has posted a free chart of the Samaritan Tiger. It's gorgeous, full coverage. Ooh, I haven't done a full coverage, I don't think. Only like in needlepoint, like obviously the Highland Coup that I did, and then the like a gardeny one of some sort. But that's only been needlepoint. I don't think I've done a full like a cross stitch full coverage. So it's been a while. Been stitching a lot of decades. So I don't know. I don't remember. I get old, you know. You know what I mean? I know we usually cut it off at about 2 hours for stitch today, but I wouldn't mind just actually finishing this if you guys are okay to stick out a little longer. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you've got other things to do. No worries. I'm gonna be here anyways, hanging out. So I just would like to try and finish this, at least this one section. I feel like I'm gonna get something accomplished today if I finish it. So I would just like to stitch to the end, get this one corner conquered, and then it feels like I have accomplished something today, besides working on a customer quilt. So, which I'm getting it ready for filming first thing in the morning, if I don't film it later this afternoon. So you'll be here nice. Of course, I'm here for it. Excellent. Thank you. For the frugal stitchers or the chart collections. Exactly. Thank you very much for that there, Lori. Some of us are on a very tight budget when it comes to our crafting inspirations. So, though we know the library has lots of books and you can rent magazines from the library as well. It's a great, obviously there's free stuff all over the interwebs. There's lots of channels like, you know, Fat Quarter Shop and I don't know, there's just a lot. I can't even think of half of the ones right now that have free stitch patterns for you. So hey, soldier dude, how you doing? It's good to see you too. You're doing a fantastic job on all your clay projects. That's amazing. So cool. I was watching you play a game the other night. Was it Dead Standing or Stranding or something? It's not one that I normally would play. So I was watching you. I was watching what your stream you were playing a little bit. And your little son's project, I saw a little clip of that. Oh my gosh, these little peoples were so cute holding hands. So adorable. Oh my gosh. Oh, thanks for saying hi to chat. Papa is working. He works on Tuesdays. He sometimes hangs out on Saturdays, but most times he ends up editing the videos for the week, for the next week on the Saturday. So, which is totally fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You look like you're having fun. You're fun. Your little munchkin's adorable. And I think Peter's right. I think you should grow a beard. But that's just me. I like facial hair, so it doesn't matter to me. I know there's a cute face under there somewhere. That doesn't matter. Most guys seem to like their facial hair, so it's all right. It makes them comfortable. Peter was here earlier. I'm not sure where he went. He probably napping. He gets distracted like I do. Squirrel moments. Gets up to do one thing and then 20 minutes later comes back and then realizes, you know, where the chat went and, you know, conversations on 5 different things. Are you streaming today there, soldier dude? Soldier Dude streams on Twitch as well as YouTube. We did used to stream on Twitch, but it frustrated Pop, so we stopped. And I really don't. It doesn't matter to me. So I just, you know, hanging out with people's what I wanted to do. So it didn't matter what platforms we were on or which ones we weren't on. So, but yes, check out his channel. If you're a Twitch fan, then check him out there under the same name and as well here on YouTube. So. He's an amazing clay artist himself. Are you taking commission work? Probably not today. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But if you go and follow his channel and give a follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, when he does go live, for whether he's doing clay or gaming or whatever, it'll give you a notification that he's live. So Yeah, it was Thanksgiving weekend up here this past weekend, so we had turkey, and I did some fall cleanup and tidy up outside, getting ready for winter. So 'tis that time. Yeah, awesome, fantastic. That's good to know. You should probably put that in your titles and stuff like that. Taking commissions or commissions upon request or something like that. I don't know, like. It's always nice to know because especially when you get in on a channel and you're like, oh, he's got some that's some good stuff. He's pretty talented, right? So. So do you work on like one project until you finish it, or do you kind of like switch it up like Chris does, the one, Mr. Notbush, Mr. Clay Artist Extraordinaire. Lori, I'm not seeing that chart for free, but there is a big discount on it. Oh, really? Death Stranding is such a great game. April? Yeah, I knew you'd know that one, April. There's a few gamers out there, I know. Spent a few hours pulling flower bulbs for the winter. I got to deal with those ones that were along the front of the drive there, Lori. Remember I said that it looked like something was trying to pop up, but it never bloomed? So I got to dig those up. Maybe I'll do that this afternoon or something. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow before the Zoom meeting. So you have a couple? Good, good. Keeps you out of trouble. Oh, sorry, I'm getting scooted off my page here. You have a thing for Norman Reedus? Laugh out loud. Yeah, we were talking on a stream the other day. We were talking about like some of our like top 5 games, and mine was definitely like Age of Empires, Warcraft, World of Warcraft, Valheim, and I guess Diablo or something like that. Just some sort of like strategy, or Atlas. I think it was Atlas actually. So yeah, so some of my favorite games that I've played, especially with the boys too, right? So it's always nice to have those kind of games to play with, especially the strategy, survival games with other people's, right? And I can barely find my way out of a wet paper bag, so I definitely need the guidance of others when it comes to some of those games. It's like, oh my head, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, he made that game for himself. Did he? Did he make that game for himself? I love little tidbits of information we find out here. Learn something new every day. Daryl never hurt Daryl. What? Okay, I've never played the game, so I don't know. I watched a bit of a special on John Candy the other day. I didn't get it all watched, but I'll continue to watch it another time. But it's very interesting, very famous Canadian actor, comedian, one of the best that us Canadian country had to offer, that's for sure. Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, actually, that kind of was a tippy toe. I might have with because as long as I had somebody to play with, right? Like I'm not totally keen on playing games by myself. You know, I like the camaraderie of people. I mean, I do play some solo games by myself just for that particular reason, but you know, when it comes to like some of those, yeah. But yeah, with the turn, I'm not so good with the turn base. I'm like, I wanna take it down now, like right now. How about now? What about now? So when I gotta wait my turn, and there's like a strategy involved, I kind of mess up. It's not really going in my favor at that point. So. At least in Age of Empires, it's like you and your buddy, like usually it's Marcus, him and I, you know, take on all the AIs, right? Like the computers, and usually end up winning only because he's really good at it, and I just have fun. So. Oh, I didn't watch Walking Dead either. I mean, there's quite a few shows apparently I've missed out on in my life. Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, the Throne series, the I don't know, all of the things, the Tombstone. There's apparently quite a few that are going to have to be on my list of I shall watch one day. Maybe, I don't know. I did watch a lot of people play Baldur's Gate though, like a couple of streamers on Twitch and stuff like that. It's usually where if I'm looking for a new game, that's where I found Atlas. That's where I found Valheim. Was other people watching other people play the game. You know, I was like searching, looking for strategy games or something like that. I was like, oh, what's this one? And I'm the one who introduced it to the boys, and we had such a good time on that for a couple of years. Like we built big, huge like structures and like villages and the blacksmither and like the baker and stuff like that. It was all fun. He was contracted to do the show after Boondock Saints, All Saints Day. Don't know that one either. I clearly need to get out more. Or stay in more and watch TV. We're getting closer to where we need to be. There I go down the rabbit hole. I own BG3, but haven't played it yet. They had a big sale on it, and I took advantage. I will play it one day. Oh, maybe we should play it together then there, Tracy Albert. Okay, I'm going to flip this over and get my new thread. I only have to go till about here. So we're almost there. This looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy with it. Look at it. Look at it. We made something pretty today. If we ourselves cannot be pretty, we shall make something pretty. Where's my end? Oh no, I lost my end. Oh, here it is. Nope, that's not there. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Oh no. Oh no, we have a problem here. We've lost ourselves. Oh, there we go. Scissors. Where's our walking penguins? Or, sorry, flamingo. I turn it back for 5 minutes and you're all talking. Right, Peter? All talking game and stuff on a Stitch channel. We do lots of things here, okay? We're not just limited to stitching. Look how beautiful it is out, Peter. Is it this lovely where you are? Peter's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Somebody told me, got me hooked on Critical Role D&D playing on YouTube. I can stitch and listen for hours. Yeah, yeah, they're a D&D crew. Yeah. I just told you why I was ditching you Thursday night. Yeah, right? Just so you know, heads up. I'm leaving because these people are playing and I want to go listen. Oops. That didn't work out well. Oops, sorry. Hold on. Let's go back to the desk here. I watch so many movies and TV shows now I can hardly touch the tube. I will fall asleep about 30 minutes into a movie. I was so hard not to do that the other night, let me tell you. I like literally, we only have a TV in the bedroom. We don't have one in the living room, which I like because there's no, you could just literally just hang out in the living room. Look at the beautiful view out the windows because beyond the trees is the ocean. So, which I'm fine, but I, sometimes would like a TV in the living room just so that we can actually sit and watch a movie instead of lay down and watch a movie, and the next thing I know I'm snoring. Which doesn't make for a really good movie for everybody else. So I've been told. But no, I managed to make it awake. Stayed awake the whole time. I'm being ditched. Oh no, it's okay. It's better to know why than just being ditched. If you know it's just for a show she wants to catch up on, then you can go and enjoy it with her, right? So enjoy together. Do it together. Together forever. Now remember, this will be, it's Cross Stitch Tuesday today, or Stitch Tuesday today, and then we won't be until next Thursday, okay? So Saturday, road tripping. We're headed out of Nova Scotia, through New Brunswick, through Quebec, and into Ontario. It's going to be a long 14-hour day drive. 12 or 14, I think. I can't remember now. And then we lose an hour in there, too, so... and then, yeah, so we won't be catching up until the Thursday, okay? So a week Thursday. So make sure you stay out of trouble. And if you get into trouble, at least wait for me, please. Don't go alone. Yeah, see, now you got a companion to watch with you. And you can chat about it. Let's work up to where we need to go, and then I can fill in on the way back. Just want to make sure I'm stopping at the right spot. Is the one past? It is the one past. Here. Right. And it's like having like a book on tape sort of thing, right? You're listening to them interact and describe their, dice adventure. I won't ditch you. You won't ditch me. I hope not. That's okay. It wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last. I'm not a cool kid. It's alright. I'll be fine. I want to be a cool kid. All right, as we're coming to the last bit stitches here, thank you again for hanging out with me even a little bit longer today than we normally stream. Thank you, thank you. Does anybody have any questions about this project or any other project we have going on here at the Quilt Shop? Any questions about what we have for upcoming streams or anything like that? We'll see you on, was it the 23rd, 25th, and 28th or something? Yeah, 28. Okay. So 23, 25, and 28. We will see you for all those ones. Other than that, we won't catch you until 3rd of November. So if we miss you there, Ella, let me know if you want to play about. Yeah, maybe when we get back or something. That may be something we can focus on in the winter time. There, Tracy Albert. Anybody else who has BG3? How many people can play that? I know the boys have it, so we could have one of those if need be. But if anybody else wanted to, just let me know. Send me a DM, you know what I mean? Do you have a color palette to go by, or how do you choose it? Oh, for this particular project, it's just what I had. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. You guys are like, I'm loving it. You feeling the love? I'm getting the love. I'm feeling the love. All the love. Thank you for clicking the hearts. You're making me laugh. No, this was just a project that you could pick to any color for. There's actually some people they're doing like ombre or variegated or just one solid color. I just had a bunch of threads that were gifted to me, and I just wanted to use them up. So I thought, okay, you need like 22 skeins, and this is what a skein is. Okay, I'll show you here. This is what a skein is, okay? And you needed 22 of them to do this project. So what I did is I broke it down into the colors that I had. So the January ended up being 2 reds. It was only, you could have one color, 12 colors, 55 colors. It didn't really matter. But I used 2 reds in here because this is what I had. Then I came out with the orange, popped it with a bit of yellow. It was too much yellow to do all of that, so I popped in a light pink, and then I did a darker pink on the outside corners, and then just added blue. So I'm just kind of slowly building it up. I do have a green. This is another like bright greeny yellow, but I thought maybe I'll leave that more to an outside one. So, but go for that. All right, now that is one corner of May done. Thumbs ups. Hey, Chloe. Actually, we're just saying goodbye. We're just saying adios, amigos. Vio con Dios to us amigos. Yeah, I'm just going to flip and tuck and snip. Yes, we'll see all the members tomorrow. If you wanted to be a member, you just have to click that little join button right down below. Very minimal for a month to hang out with some cool kids, and I get to hang out with you too. I mean, there's other cool kids there, that's for sure. Let's see. Any questions? No questions? Then we will say goodbye, and we'll see you on the 23rd. I love it. I'm glad I kind of stuck it out to finish that one section for May, because then I just feel like I got something accomplished today on that project. Oh, I hope to see you tomorrow, though, Pat Rima Schneider. Hope to see you tomorrow. Hope I would see everybody tomorrow. Everybody. Shake your body. Rock your body right. Okay. All right. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the safe travels. I appreciate it. It is 2 days of driving, and Pop is stuck in the car with me. So, I mean, you really should be sending all the prayers to him because he's kind of a captive audience. I'll behave, I promise. All right, big hugs and loves, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, and we'll see you soon.